Turn it up. Let it play. Let it play. Game time talk. Lock in with Frost and Zay. Yeah. Tip off, kick off, pregame flame. Box score brain with the sideline slang. Film room vision from the couch. They coach, cool, take, hot stat. That's a crisp combo. Fourth and short, they going for it. Press break, full court, can you score it? From the barbershop chat to the big screen plot, they break it all down, every angle, every spot. Welcome to the Chris Logic Podcast, where the beat hit first, but the facts still last. Frost on the mic, Zay talk that talk, from the chalk to the park, they calling every shot. Welcome to the Chris Logic Podcast, where the crowd get loud when they run it all back. If you love that grind, you gon' feel this way. Turn it up, lock in with Frost and Zay. Overtime stories, buzzer beater nights. Trade rumors running through the timeline. Hype, draft daydreams. Who's the next one up? They weigh every word like a trophy cup. Red zone reads. Who's clutch, who fall? Legends getting told like the banners in gold. From playing hope to the Super Bowl stage, they paint that picture page by page. Welcome to the Chris Logic Podcast, where the beat hit first, but the facts still stay. Frost on the mic, Zay talk that talk, from the chalk to the park, they calling every shot. Welcome to the Chris Logic Podcast, where the crowd get loud when they run that show. If you ride for the game, you gon' feel this flame. Turn it up, tap in with Frost and Zay. New week, new smoke, what's next? What's next? High seat, bold take, no takes. No take. You can hear that grind in the breath they take. Every word, every pause, every point they make. Welcome to the Chris Logic Podcast, where the beat hit first, but the facts still last. Frost on the mic, Zay talk that talk, from the chalk to the park, they calling every shot. Welcome to the Chris Logic Podcast, where the crowd get loud when they run it all back. If you live this sport, you gon' press play. Turn it up, ride out with Frost and Zay. Frost and Zay. Turn it up.
Yes, sir, ski. Ladies and gentlemen, what is good? Your boys are back in the building with another live and fresh episode of the Chris Logic Podcast. And you know what that means? You're officially now live with Frost and Zay. What is good, people? What is good? To my guy, co-pilot Zaytoven on the beat. What's good, my boy?
Yo, what is going on? It is the man, the myth, the legend. It's your boy Zay. We are back with installment, not 71, 72, 73, but 74, 74 of the Chris Logic Podcast. We should have a good one in store for you. So tap in, get active in that chat. We like the engagement. And with no further ado, I say, Mr. Frost, we get into it.
No doubt about it, my guy. We are definitely about to get into it. As my man said, we are officially live with episode number 74. And we are officially at the crossroads in so many areas of the sports and entertainment industry. But before we get into it, man, we just want to, again, make sure we extend our thanks to everyone that's been rocking and supporting the movement from day one. Again, we are now at 74 episodes in, officially at the 1.5 year mark since we embarked on this journey, man. And I definitely got to say it's been quite the experience, man, from day one, going from audio only to, as I call it, the dark awakening, you know, when we first went audio and, you know, I went from like, nah, I was, you know, a little camera shy. My boy said, nah, bro, we doing it. No parachute. Where we fall, we going. You know what I'm saying?
We in it.
You know, we're in it. And here we are, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the gloves is off and we are rolling. And, yeah, I just want to just take that moment, man, to thank everybody that's been rocking with us and tuning in, you know, supporting and providing like the content in the chat, man. Chat always go crazy from week to week, so we expecting y'all to bring the heat this week as always. But we got some interesting subjects to talk about, and for our football people, hey, we in the month of August, and we are officially within a week of some real football coming back. College kicking off, I do believe, next weekend, and this weekend? Mm-hmm. Oh shit, we got
North Carolina and North Carolina TCU play this Saturday.
Oh shit!
It's about 10 games this Saturday.
Oh, well,
So
I stand corrected.
yeah, so we 2 days away, baby.
Week
it's
0.
here.
Okay.
Ain't no week 1 action, but it's week 0. It's week 0. Last week of August.
This is the official christening, man, and I'm here for it. But as much as I would love to talk about college football, we talked about some college football, and we've said our piece, even though things are getting a little murky on that front as whether guys are going to go from amateur to pro and back to being amateurs again. But we got to talk about some more pressing issues. And if you've been paying attention to the NFL, you know that we are officially in the finales of the preseason this weekend. And there's been some major announcements made this week as to who's going to be the hero that Gotham needs or the hero that Gotham doesn't want or need. And we are turning our eyes to Northeast Ohio, specifically to the Cleveland Browns here in this first segment, because we are officially at the final third of the preseason. We are at Crossroads. Cleveland Browns, you are officially on deck, and we got to talk about this here, because to some surprise, to others not quite surprised. If you have not been paying attention to the Cleveland Browns, quarterback Deshaun Watson gets the nod and is officially QB1 in Cleveland, and I'm sure I got some stuff to say about it, and I know my co-pilot got some stuff to say about it, but what a reality TV segment this shit has generated so far.
It's not though. This is simple math. This is 1 + 1 = 2. This is what I've been saying the entire fucking time. This is why this is 1 + 1 = 2. I told you guys weeks ago when we talked about it then. They are going to follow the money. They are going to see what left they can get out of Watson. He will be the day 1 starter. I said it at the start of camp. They will follow the money. And Watson has not been impressive at all during camp or the preseason games. But honestly, besides like 1 or 2 possessions, the entire team doesn't look good. It's not just Watson. So let's hold off on all the Watson stuff. Like I seen about a couple drives where Casey Concepcion looked good, and social media is eating that up. The next Tyreek, whoa. The next
Tyreek, dog. That's insane.
Chill.
I mean, he's got some wheels, but that's
not Tyreek wheels.
That's what I'm saying.
Not Tyreek wheels.
That's world class.
So I'm like, it's like a lot of delusion, but I'm not surprised at all from what I've seen. I hope Deshaun Watson goes in and kills it, but also the one thing I will say, I was surprised that they gave him the nod. And the only reason I was surprised they gave him the nod is because he actually said what I had been saying about the Browns fan base. He actually went to the mic and said that shit. But I respected every ounce of what Watson said because
of course
I'm with him, bro. Like I'm with him. Like it wouldn't surprise me that he's been playing intentionally bad to get out of there because they literally cheered when he tore his Achilles. When he popped his Achilles, they cheered. Your own team cheered when you popped that Achilles. Like, so in my head, fuck them. Like, one of the trashiest fan bases in all the sports. And I'm glad he called them out. They're that is one of the trashiest acts ever. Ever.
Diabolical. Indeed.
Like, I'm talking about just from a straight sports, being an athlete, a former athlete, to cheer when another man, not just hurt, you clearly know it is a serious injury, and you cheer about it and cheer him off the field. Mm-hmm. Like, even if it was the Pittsburgh Steelers and it happened to TJ Watt, right? In the dog pound, if you cheered him off as the cart is driving off the field, that's diabolical. Like, y'all don't deserve. They don't deserve shit. They don't deserve. I'm not gonna say. They don't deserve JJ. They don't deserve.
Whoa! I feel like I've witnessed a pump fake right there.
All the things they deserved out of Ohio State is what I've been saying about somebody being not who he says he is, not who. Yeah. Mr. Styles has been looking terrible this preseason. That's the type of first picks they deserve. Mr. Sonny has been looking totally lost in the middle of that field. Don't know where to go.
Zay, man.
So I'm taking shots whenever I can.
Zay.
Whenever I can.
You know, once this
that's what they deserve.
Whenever this operation gets monetized, man, we're going to get a therapist for some of these takes, boy.
Nah, he be looking lost.
Oh shit! No
Spider-Man
kiss, no bang bang. That shit's crazy.
Who that? Who there?
Hey, not the water boy. Chill out,
who that? Ain't nobody even hit you, Sonny.
That doesn't change the fact that the real mug dogs gonna kick some cougar ass. Don't get me started, bro. I can say that damn the accents all day, but this is such a this is good reality TV. I don't care what nobody says, bro. Like I just knew after that meltdown in that press conference that I was gonna be like, oh, he just gave Shedeur the job, brother. Like Shedeur owes him so much. But I was going to say Stefanski, but it reeks of a Stefanski move. But my boy Tom Munkin said, but wait, there's more.
He's a starter.
Ain't going to get seats because this one's going to be a screamer. I'll be back. But bro, like I hear where you're coming from. I swear to God, I hear exactly where you're coming from. You gotta have some cojones to say to hell with what these fans are. We're trying him out there, bro. The memes coming out of the damn incident have been masterful. Just the whole Nike just do it saying, hey, swoosh, fuck them fans. Like, oh my goodness gracious. I don't know if I've ever seen a more dysfunctional situation between like player and fan base. It looks like something literally out of like a 90s movie, my boy. Like this shit is ghastly bad. Like he might get booed at home. They could actually win and he still might get booed, bro. That's how bad this shit's going to be.
He is.
You know, because the more he wins, the more it's like they're gonna have to make a business decision. They may say we're gonna stick with him and not draft the quarterback and send Shedeur like if that happened, it would just be the most Cleveland Browns thing that could happen, bro. The one place that's known to be the graveyard of quarterbacks, them all unofficially being attached to somebody who can get it done on the field, knock on wood, but at the same damn time, they hate his guts. Like this Watson shit is going to be very, very interesting. If you're just now tuning in, we are currently discussing the nod of Deshaun Watson being named QB1 in our beloved Northeast Ohio dog pound for the Cleveland Browns. And just if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, I'm chime in because I want to hear your thoughts and where you're at with it, because this is about to be serious, like reality TV from week to week. Like, I mean, I'm going to watch my 49ers, but I'm going to find a way to watch me some Browns games. I just want to see the live reactions with this shit, bro.
It's going to be a disaster, bro. Like, I mean, like to the point, like, Monkey might get fired by week 6. Like,
week 6? Fired?
It don't look good, bro.
Oh, like, no.
It don't look good, bro. Like, at all.
They got the weapons. They got youngsters. Like, you really think they're gonna be that bad? 4th in the division potentially? Because that's the only way you get fired that fast.
I think that's a lot. Like, they're in last place. They're the worst team in it. They're the worst team in the North by far. It's not close. It's not close. It's not close. Like, if you think McCarthy's incompetent, the way that Munkin's doing right now, look, I'm gonna tell you this: it's a possibility. It's a possibility they're starting off 4-0. I mean 0-4, off rip. At Jacksonville, at Tampa. Carolina comes to the dog pound, but then Steelers,
that's possible.
And then the Steelers. That's all 4.
I think they can go 2-2 with that schedule, bro.
No, they can't. They can't. So they best shot is getting Cade Klubnik in the Jets week 5. That's their best shot. And then it goes Ravens.
L.
I think the Titans gonna be a lot better than they were last year. So
Yeah,
I don't think that's.
we'll
Then
see.
Pittsburgh,
We'll see.
then the Saints, then Houston, then Vegas. That's their next possible win. Then they play the Browns. Then they play Atlanta. Then they play the Giants. Then they play the
Atlanta's
Ravens.
gonna be-
Then they play the Colts. Like, then they and then they finish with us at the end of the year. They may win 3 games all year. Like,
That's
for me,
what's going on, Titan?
they under and over is 4. They over and under is 4.
God,
That's the over and under. It's 4.
Man,
And I'm leaning at taking the under.
hang on, man. Let me pull this damn schedule up.
I'll share it right now. You ain't got to pull it up.
Go ahead,
I'll share it,
bro.
I'll share it, my
We
brother.
gotta dig a little bit deeper into this here, man. Because I don't know. And we got a chimer contributor saying Cleveland is the reason beer bottles were switched to plastic. Yeah, I remember that shit. Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
Yeah, I remember that with the D batteries. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna put this up on the screen. We're still here, folks, but we're taking a broad look at this schedule right here. So, no, man, they're gonna go 2-2 at least.
They not beating Carolina. They
can
not
beat
beating
Carolina at
Jacksonville.
home.
They're not.
I'm not sold on Jacksonville.
Jacksonville went like 12-4 last year. They're not beating Jacksonville.
They're
not beating Jacksonville.
Yeah.
They're not beating Jacksonville. They're not beating
The Buccaneers are a little dysfunctional right now because Baker's not a happy camper.
And Baker go light them up.
Yeah, he might. I forgot this is the guy that was.
And this is the regular season.
Yeah.
So early in the regular season. So they not beating. I don't think they beating Pittsburgh. They not. They best shot is week 5. That's their best shot, man. Their best shot is week 5. Because they not beating Ravens. I don't think they beating Tennessee. Like I said, they not beating the Pittsburgh, especially in Pittsburgh. They're not beating New Orleans because they got the better quarterback. Shook is better right now. They damn sure ain't beating. I don't care what version of C.J. Stroud show up. They not beating that defense in Houston. All right.
Hey man, leave the Pillsbury throw boy alone, man. My boy
Hey man, I'm just saying, bro. It ain't happening. Their next best shot is Vegas, but we'll see. They not beating my Bengals.
Yeah,
they could possibly beat Atlanta, but if Bijan going, it's over.
But yeah,
if
he's
going,
but who's going to be the damn quarterback though?
It don't matter. They that bad. It don't matter.
I mean, we're going to have to talk about the Falcons too. Falcons are definitely on the agenda here today, but I don't know, man.
Don't matter.
All right.
Just saying, bro. Just saying, bro.
We'll see.
It's not a good look, bro.
Yuck.
It's not a good look.
Boy said enough of the Browns talk. Let's move. Well, we're not quite done with the Browns. We got a little bit more to talk about because obviously, with this being a very unsettling scenario here, we have to bring it up because of how close this battle was allegedly between these two people. So, Watson, Shedeur, how long do we think this leash is going to be? Do we think that this is a situation where the plug gets pulled early if they start 0-4 as you're predicting, or you think they're going to ride it out midway and throw Shedeur another shit stew sandwich?
If they started off 0-4, they'll move it to Shedeur, but I don't think Shedeur adds wins.
Damn, bro, you really ain't fucking with the Browns? Like, no chance, huh? You are really giving them the Vince McMahon treatment right now. No chance in hell of not finishing at least third in that division. I don't know. You got this blind faith that McCarthy is really about to make some noise in Pittsburgh. They still got all these damn. I don't know. I mean, obviously, they're not going to be better than the Bengals or the Ravens. I mean, we know the AFC North still runs through those guys, but.
Like, what does the Browns have better than Pittsburgh?
Youth, block, like a run game, better. A run game. They have more receivers.
Who does?
The Browns.
How? They all improving. We don't know what the hell they have. We don't know what Cleveland has.
They have something because I can't outside of Metcalf. Anybody else?
They have people that were good in college football 26. That's what they have right now. Unproven in the NFL. It means nothing. Casey Concepcion, Denzel Boston. Like Jerry Jeudy, Jag, just another guy. Like, what are we talking about?
Not the Jag. Hey,
He's a Jag.
Steven Smith, is that you?
Like, he's a Jag.
They do have Jared Verse.
They have
Yeah.
Jared Verse, but they have fucking TJ Watt. Okay, I'm taking TJ still. What the fuck we talking about? Like,
So
are we?
TJ can stay healthy, man. But
Hey, that's what we talking about.
and you got
because that's also what Jared Verse.
You
If he
got
stays
a
healthy,
very old quarterback too, man. Like that ain't really.
and I'll take Aaron over both of them right now.
Say if Aaron gets hurt.
I don't trust in. They're the same exact boat as them. The same exact boat. Then it's a wash. We talking.
I'm just saying
We talking Drew Aller or we talking Drew Aller or Will Howard.
Drew Aller.
Tomato.
I know it was against like turds and maggots.
Hey, man. I don't want to hear it from you. I don't want to hear from you, man. I don't want to hear from you, man.
What you mean you want to hear from me? What are you talking
the
about?
reason why, when I mentioned Carson Beck lighting it up in the preseason, you're like, oh, that's what goddamn Beck. Nah.
I'm just reciprocating energy because you know I'm not a Drew Aller fan. You know I think it complete bullshit. Like I think one thing of Carson Beck, but I think about another thing of Drew Aller. I'm not gonna blame that performance that he had on him. He was throwing dimes. Them boys had Crisco and all types of motor oil, whatever oil you want to throw on their damn hands. Them boys couldn't catch a cold and oh man, whoo shit.
And let's answer. Denzel Ward. They don't have a better corner than Denzel Ward.
Hurt my feelings.
They don't. Denzel Ward is really a top 5 corner in football, especially if you're talking about a man, like a man corner. He's one of the best man cover corners in all of football.
Yeah,
that's that. But as a core, Pittsburgh got the better core as long as they keep Porter. They have a better. Porter alone with Jalen Ramsey is better. It's better. It's a better. Is a better secondary. Just by mentioning those two, it's better. Let's stop it. Harold Fannin is really nice. I was big on Harold Fannin.
He's a dog.
But I said that before the draft last year.
We knew that.
I said that last year before the draft.
We saw what he did to Penn State. Come on.
So I said he was a sleeper of the draft going in. Like sometimes a GM need to just hear my podcast and just be like, we need to hire this kid because guess what? I've been right about a lot of these motherfuckers. I was yelling his name about the draft last year. Now, it wasn't allegedly. That was documented. It's documented.
He said, I got the proof. Show the tape.
Yo, roll that clip. like we got it.
Can I get my theme music, please?
Like,
no, man. Oh, no. Hey, shout out to Tight, man. I appreciate you chiming in here, man, with this authorized foolishness we got going on over here.
Just saying, bro. Like bar for bar, Pittsburgh got a better team, bro. Bar for bar. Bar for bar. Pittsburgh clearly got the better team.
I'm sorry,
and because Monken isn't a proven head coach, you still got to give it McCarthy over him.
Shit.
Ring me.
Long time ago.
Hey, time ago versus
2 presidents ago.
Hey, 2 presidents ago, he was still an offensive coordinator 2 presidents ago and still ain't did nothing. So I'm just saying that man cover looking mightily dusty these days. It can be. Don't matter. Got a ring.
Here you go. It's giving 2008 Celtics vibes right now.
It's giving facts. That's what it's giving.
Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so we're in agreement that obviously Watson comes out here, goes 0-4. Shedeur gets the immediate turn, but oh man, I hate to say it, like all jokes aside, this is a cooked bird. Like it's just there was no way around it. If you start Shedeur, you're keeping a guy that's chewing up a significant portion of the salary cap on your bench to do nothing. To hold a clipboard and potentially walk away healthy for another person. Like, I get it, but at the same time, like, bro, like that press conference should have been the nail in the coffin. I don't want to hear shit about the dog shit apology that came back afterwards. I mean, that was a classic case of moonwalking some shit back real quick. Like, man, whoo. You thought those boo birds was loud previously, brother. Woo.
I don't think you care about the boo birds right now. He don't.
I mean, but he's literally got nothing to lose and everything to gain at this point. He's waiting to be out. Period. Like, and God forbid if he looks solid doing it and they still don't bring him back, like he will get another check from somebody next season. You know, we'll probably see him with the New York Jets. Who knows? Or might see him with the Falcons. Coming up shortly. But let's see here. Obviously, that press conference was pretty damn bad, man. But do you think is it official that even if he wins, is there any chance Deshaun Watson can salvage this relationship with the Cleveland Browns fan base?
Well, winning clears everything, but they ain't winning, so no, it's not salvageable. So,
okay, let's play devil's advocate because we've seen some strange things happen before. Say they come out and go 3-1. Just throwing it out there. They're winning. Everybody's good, you know, like a lot of shit breaks their way.
If they were to shock the world and come out 3-1 and Watson played a part in like just slinging dimes all over the field and
he's averaging 225 to 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, maybe, you know, average, you know, if he has that prototypical,
he would have the number 1 selling jersey in the NFL.
Oh shit. You think so?
Oh, everybody in Cleveland will go buy one.
Even after the shit that was said on Sunday here.
Winning cures all.
It's giving Charlie.
If they go 3-1 and he the reason, yes. Because to do that, they beaten pretty much 2 playoff teams, and they were like, "Oh, we can hang with everybody. We can hang with anybody. Look at Watson. Woo!
Look at us.
Pay them all that money."
Nah, it would definitely be I would love to see that Legion of I Told You So's that came out with dog pound shirts on. That shit would be funny. So, all right, I think we've tortured our folks enough with talking about the Browns. We're going to get ready to move on to the next subject here. Speaking of the Falcons, Houston or Atlanta, we got a problem because we are officially not going to see appearance from Michael Penix Jr. Heading into this third preseason game. I think it's been announced that Tua will take the snaps along with the other quarterback that they have there. How big of a red flag is that Michael Penix Jr. is coming off of all-season surgery, has not taken any snaps here in the preseason, but at this point, he's still kind of expected to be the franchise quarterback. How big of a red flag is the situation we got down here in Atlanta or Hot Atlanta?
I don't think it really matters who's between Tua or Penix.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're 1-on-1, 1A, 1B, 1A, 1A. I think they're the same player, both lefties.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Both same skill sets.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't think it matters. Like, I don't believe in Kevin Stefanski, not with this quarterback group. He went from one bad QB room to another bad QB room. Like, granted, he has Bijan. He has more weapons. He has Bijan. He has Drake London. But
got Kyle Pitts too. I'm still not throwing in the flag on Kyle Pitts.
I like Pitts. Like, I think he's going to utilize Pitts right. Like, that's one thing he can do is utilize his tight ends. Like,
big facts. He loves his tight ends.
David Njoku David Njoku has some. Go look at his stats the last 2 years. Like, like go look at his stats the last 2-3 years. Like, he's a good tight end. Like, but the only reason he's not in Cleveland anymore is because of Fanning. Like, Fanning. Like, Fanning's the reason he's not there anymore. Like, Fanning made him replaceable. Younger.
Yep.
I don't know if he's faster, but he's probably a better pure receiver.
He's that. I mean, Fanning's Fanning. I mean, Njoku was solid. Njoku was actually a little raw, if you ask me, when he got to the league. But
he was
again had all the tools to be like great. You know what I mean, or be like a very solid contributor from tight end. But Harold Fanning's like that's like all pro level like production that we're on the verge of seeing out of that guy. He's that.
So the only reason I'm not gonna go that far is because I don't see. No. It's a reason.
I know.
I don't see production getting to a Brock Bowers-esque or Trey McBride-esque level. Like,
I get it.
It's some dogs at tight end right now. It's not yesteryear.
Nah,
it's some dogs. It's some athletes at tight end right now.
It's bad. It's bad when you can't even mention like the top dogs that's been there for the past like decade that are still playing. That they might not even be like in the top 5
and that are still very productive. Like,
yep.
Kelsey was still productive last year, even though it was a down year. But it was a down year for Travis. Like, but it was still a good year for a tight end. Like, we're not even talking about Tucker Craft. We're not talking about Sam Laporta. We're not
George Kittle, shit.
we're not talking about Loveland. We're not talking about Warren out of Indy. It's
Evan
so
Ingram
many.
had a quiet, like, decent season. Like,
Yeah, like it's some dogs at tight end, bro. It's some dogs. Like Brock Bowers
Isaiah
and Trey
Likely is
McBride
another
are
one, yeah.
all world, bro. Like
Mhm.
all world. And Loveland, I think, is gonna take that step. He took that. If you seen Loveland's like last 6 games of last year, I know I was
Yeah.
like banging the desk on Loveland, and he was like, "Chill, it's Warren." I'm like, those last 6 weeks showed you that Loveland is gonna be a fucking problem in Chicago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and likely, I think now that he's stepping into like a key star role with his former head coach. Well, with his head coach, he never played with Mentor, so his head coach, he followed him. So
Right.
yeah, bro. I think Fan is better than Likely though, but yeah, I think Likely gonna have a good tick in production.
Oh no, for no doubt about that, no doubt about that. But yeah, I just getting back to the original piece of this, like with Penix, man, this is a tough situation to be in. I mean, you're talking a guy that clearly has like a major health issue that for a guy that already has shaky mobility, like it's going to be even that much further compromised. He can't go under center, which is crazy to me at all. Like you just don't have the ability. Period. Like I mean, hell, you can't even run a quarterback sneak in a situation like this, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Because the guy physically just can't do it. But and then God bless Tua, man. I mean, it. I didn't think I would be able to say this legitimately and be right. It might be over for Tua, bro. Like this might be effectively be his last year. And any starting quarterback conversations, if anything, he's got maybe like 2 or 3 years left as a backup, and that's it. And this is crazy coming from a situation where we were just talking at the beginning of our podcast journey that the guy was like a top 15 quarterback, but and no, respectfully, I don't. I mean, he'll do okay in practice, but I've seen enough already in the preseason. Buddy ain't look good in preseason at all. Like at all. Like there's nothing I've seen in any of these preseason highlights that's got me convinced that he's going to help them in any way, shape, or form. And the thing is, they got the pieces. I'm still the question is still about Kevin Stefanski, whether he's too outdated to really make noise at the head coaching spot in today's NFL. But they got the pieces. If they come out and look like dog shit after 2 weeks, bruh, cooked. Like I'm writing them off. Period. We'll see them at the draft next year. They will not win their division. Like they should win the division, but it's a very good chance they may not win. So, I'd kick the tires and say they might need to start straying over to it, bro. Because like he actually has looked solid, shockingly. And I don't even know Buddy's background or whatnot, but they might be better off. They might be better off. Who knows? This might be another Brock Purdy story for all we know. I don't know, but your thought. Matter of fact, you hear the people talking about Jack Strand. Your thoughts on Jack Strand, eh?
I have no idea who he is, so I have respectfully, I am not following
he says,
Atlanta.
Who the fuck is that guy?
And a third string quarterback. Like that's not what I'm following.
Shit.
Let me see something.
A drafted rookie. I mean, he's a solid D2 standout. That's been doing good for him. I mean, he's currently still projected at quarterback 3, but I'm just saying, he's with.
Okay, like he got the size, but they're not going to start him. Yeah, he's Minnesota State Moorhead. I don't even know what Minnesota State Moorhead is, but that doesn't really matter.
NSIC Offensive Player of the Year.
Doesn't matter to me, but I don't see them giving him a fair shake. But
yeah. Hey, in all seriousness, it's another feel-good story. He'll be another Tommy DeVito. Respectfully. Like he might get a shot for a game or two, especially like if Tua, God bless him, gets hit with another concussion. I'm not wishing that on him, but if it does happen, it won't be the first time.
Because
MPJ,
but I also have a remedy, not a remedy, but this answers one of our upcoming segments, right? And what I mean by that is like Penix isn't the answer,
Right.
and I don't think 2 is the answer.
Two is definitely not the answer. I mean, come
Right. So we have a subject matter of someone, is their career, can their career be revived?
on. Yep.
Right.
That's coming up
So
shortly.
I think come week 5, they may potentially make a trade. Now, I believe they'll have 2 candidates in mind for the trade.
It won't be the two guys we're slated to talk about here in a little bit, would they?
One of them is, not both.
Now,
So
now I'm thinking. Now I know where you're leaning towards.
one,
But go ahead.
one of them would first be, I believe they would call San Fran to see the availability on Mac Jones.
Obviously.
Right. As far as like a third, maybe even, I don't know about a second for Mac, but a third might I think they'll entertain there.
I would gladly take a second or third for Mac Jones. I would
Right.
much prefer a second, but you know.
Right. But I think because of Stefanski's style being a play action quarterback, that's his
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
He feels that he's a great quarterback coach. Does he take a flyer on the second round pick and say like, I don't believe in the upcoming draft these that are coming in the first round, and I could potentially get another weapon or add to my defense? Do I trade? Be like, hey, y'all just benched JJ. He's not a hot commodity in your eyes. I'll give you a second for him.
Ooh-wee.
Something to think about. And I think
Something
he fits
to think about.
what Stefanski want to do.
Got enough mobility to do what like you said, what Stefanski would like to do. One thing about it, I think that particular system could be a good fit for JJ. Like you said, given the play action, run heavy, play action. Yep. Open it up. You know, much easier reads and take some shots to open up some things. So that'd be interesting. We will get to JJ.
Multi tight end sets.
Yeah.
Big receivers. Run game. Yeah, it fits what JJ does and what. Yes, he won a national championship running that style offense. I'm not saying that equates to him winning a damn Super Bowl, so don't try to clip that up. But that type of system fits what JJ does. It accents his game very well. It's like a very compliment to his game. Okay. He's a game manager. So that's what you need. So
that's fair. Before we delve too far into JJ, final question here. Do you think there's any chance that Michael Penix Jr. can stay healthy and have a long career in the NFL? Do you think too much damage has been done between college and the pros so far?
Too much damage. Like, I never believed him as a NFL prospect. Just off both his ACLs are already going in,
which is crazy to me, man.
So
yeah,
that's how I look at it.
Do you think he's got enough magic at all to salvage it, even with those like final physical limitations? Or you just don't buy him?
I don't see it. I don't see it right now. I'm not gonna say he can't, but I just don't see it right now. Like, a lot of people can have a redemption story. I just personally don't see it coming from him. But this is also, I didn't understand why they reached and drafted Penix when they did. Like, I didn't think. It's funny because I also mentioned something about Penix. I knew that he wasn't ready when I seen him play Michigan in the Natty. With the way that they were throwing the different looks and giving him NFL schemes and concepts,
right?
Because of their defense and the way he was reacting to it, I knew what we're seeing was coming. But the NFL scouts thought differently. Atlanta's scouting department thought differently. But I stand to be right, and he's not that. It's a great story. Started at Indiana, torn ACL. Athlete, loses pretty much all his athleticism and becomes a pocket passer, slinging it at Washington. Cool. But NFL-wise, he wasn't that guy. You can see the way he was processing the game in that Natty. I'm not saying that he couldn't grow from that, but I was like, he's not seeing it quick enough. And that's what led to the pick for Mikey Sanders still late in the fourth of that Natty. Like, yeah, man, like, I'm a pretty good scout. I'm a pretty good evaluator of the game. pretty fucking good. But yeah, like he's not the answer. If they don't make the trade, they'll be back looking for a quarterback in this draft.
Damn, he said everyone besides Rome was a fraud on that Washington team. Include damn. It did, though.
So look, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that comment with a caveat. So I personally can't see who was because on my end it just says TikTok, but I'm gonna guess that was Titan.
No, it's definitely Titan. Yeah, all these comments. I mean, and shout out to him helping out our Twitch channel right now. We appreciate this.
So with that, he's from Bama. I think he's a Bama guy.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Oh, so he's suffering from PSSD. You know what PSSD? Do you know what PSSD is?
What's that?
Post Saban separation disorder. That's what he's suffering from right now.
Yeah, so that might be what it is. What's good, money?
But
now I get it. Like because I felt the same way about Kellen DeVore. I was like, he's not ready for that Bama job. Like, but at the same time, it's not too many people that is ready for the Bama job. With the expectation. Like it's not too many people that can step into Ohio State. It's not too many people that can step into Michigan. It's not too many people that can step into Bama, Georgia. Yeah. Oregon's getting to that level. USC is kind of at that level, but I think they're starting to realize like maybe we not that guy no more. And Lincoln Riley is getting the extra olive branches. But yeah, like I don't think Lane would have worked for y'all though.
God, Lane. Nope.
Like Lane would be able to recruit. Like even Kellen's been able to recruit.
Yeah.
I think y'all need more disciplinary and X's and O guys. I think Alabama recruits for itself. Like y'all not like an Oregon where y'all's recruit employee is like, hey, y'all ain't gonna wear the same uniform ever. Y'all gonna be swagged the fuck out. Like it's not that. Like
they got the driest
They wear crimson top, white bottoms, black shoes. That's it. Like it's no. The swag appeal isn't there unless you like the retro feel, which is fine. Like I actually think the all whites look clean. Me personally,
but still,
like, I feel like I can swag that out.
All white, you know.
I feel like I can swag that out.
But if it was at least a white out though, can we get a white helmet at least?
They had the pro combat with the white helmet, but yeah, like back in the day. But they don't need that. They don't need that. Like there is something to the allure of retro. That's what Ohio State even plays on. We don't need the fancy. They just change the stripe up every once in a while on the shoulder. That's all Ohio State does.
You know, well, no, so they get a little swaggy with it. They get in with the all grays and the all reds.
But it's still the same striping.
No doubt.
The striping don't change. You just change it from white and scarlet to gray and black, which it works. It's just something new. That's the reason that when Michigan switched to Adidas, they little alternates was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But you were thinking all white with the Michigan?
No. Oh, the all whites in Michigan is the Jordan all whites in Michigan is one of the best uniforms.
Okay.
And I know I'm a Michigan fan, but like it's one of the cleanest looks in all the football.
Okay. I'm about to say, I even mess with it, but yeah.
Like it's one of the cleanest looks. Like I like the fact that we don't go with the white and maize no more. But actually, I really fuck with the white and maize. Like I really fuck with it with the white socks. Like I fuck with it. But yeah, getting off the topic.
No worries. No worries. So
God damn it, Titan.
I don't know how the hell we went from talking about Michael Penix to uniforms. It's all good. This is what we do here, man. You know, we let the chat interact and we interact with the chat. But speaking of interacting, this next part of our subject, and this is a bad day. Well, not necessarily a bad day. I mean, hey, I still got beef with this guy for his ugly dismissal of Jim Harbaugh from the Bay Area not too long ago, and that is Sir Jed York, the owner of the San Francisco 49ers. If you have not heard, owner Jed York, part of the York DeBartolo family operation that owns the 49ers and is now the top dog as far as like running that, had an unfortunate arrest situation here recently in East Palestine, Ohio, out of all places, where I do believe the family has roots in deep in Northeast Ohio. Part of a prostitution sting and ring that was completed up there, but Jed York caught up, arrested, and had to serve, I think, at least 48 hours in jail while dealing with this issue here off the field. It's unexpected here, but Chad, I'm gonna pose it to you guys and ask you: do you think that he should be facing some sort of disciplinary issue? Be sure to chime in. Looks like we just got Zay back here. Zay, obviously
Absolutely.
we are.
Why? Look, we from Ohio, so we know.
Not quite. Hey, hold on. Not quite in our neck of the woods. This is Northeast Ohio.
That's my point.
Far Northeast.
Jed, why are you there?
You know why he's there. The family's got ties and roots there.
No, Jed, why are you there?
You know why he's there, Zay.
Why are you there?
Zay, you know why he's there. Now, I'm not at liberty to confirm none of this. The shit's easily accessible out there as far as the Bartolo York family and their Northeast Ohio ties. Now, the real question is, why are you spending money there? That's the real fucking question. $140? I hope it was worth it, sir. I just hope it was fucking worth it. Continue.
Again, why are you there, bro? You're a billionaire. Like, I understand. Like, if you have family ties there, that's cool.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Looking for ass on Craigslist, basically, in that area.
It was on Angie's list, Zay.
Because that's better. Like, in that area, bro. Like,
shit. I'm saying there's Snapchat and then there's Scat Chat, and that was definitely like Scat Chat vibes.
Like, when I seen it, I was like, there? Why?
Yeah, money. It was definitely given like 8 Mile, like you live at home in a trailer, my mom's coming on to you kind of vibes. Like, oh man, like what? Like,
and even if that was arrangement, you're a billionaire. Why are you going to her? Why are you going to her?
Sometimes you have to pay top dollar for top quality services. There must have been something that lead to
$140 is top dollar. Jeez, look like you got to be paid for.
We're in a tough economy right now. You know, certain services. Let me stop, man, before I get us fucking boxed. Before we take off, man, let me stop, man. But it's nasty work across the board. Like Jed. And this is what pisses me off, because Jed was doing fine. Now, as the resident 49ers fan, let me take the wheel here real fast. Jed York is ultimately responsible for the demise of our previous iteration as far as being a contender. We rewind the clock back to the Jim Harbaugh era in the early 2010s. Obviously, Niners are doing pretty well. Made 3 straight NFC title games, made a Super Bowl appearance, and everything just kind of fell the fuck apart. And it was really at the root cause of him meddling in the team business, driving Jim Harbaugh out of there, promote Jim Tom Sula, endorsing Chip Kelly as a head coach, and then the shit fell apart, and he basically said, okay, I'm going to step back, I'm going to just cut the checks, I'm going to bring in a team that is put together, and they're going to run the operation. Enter John Lynch, enter Kyle Shanahan, right? Jed sits back, hasn't really made no noise. He's just sat back, and the Niners have done well. They've been a perennial contender since, made 2 Super Bowls, fell short in both Super Bowls, but they've been in the mix. They've been a healthy operation. I can say for the first time as a fan since the 90s, we have an established culture. No nonsense. We cut out the headaches. We exile the headaches. And right when Brandon Ayuk was going to be the offseason king of our drama, even in lieu of Debo coming back, in lieu of Kyle Shanahan's incident, this son of a bitch gets busted up here in Northeast Ohio. Jed, just cut the check and be an owner. Why? We don't need these kind of distractions. But I will say this, because I am getting tired of everybody, the 49ers are injured again. They're holding people out of practice. Well, I'm glad he's taking the bullets off of that aspect, and we got something else to talk about. And, and in my opinion, he's paying his penance for that shit that he did back then during the Harbaugh era. He hasn't irritated me to the level of a Jerry Jones or a Jimmy Haslam or a Woody Johnson, but he's right there in about tier 2 as far as my owner annoyance level. Like, it's just dumb shit, bro. Just chill. Just chill. You ain't even won a damn ring recently to be even to get the Robert Kraft excuse. You know, at least he won. It might have deserved to get his happy endings down there in Florida. But you ain't won, brother. You keep falling short. Like, it's such an unneeded distraction, man. Like, anytime your actions clearly overshadows that of a Brandon Ayuk and the show that he's put on, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, it's nasty work at its finest, man. But the original question, should owners face the same kind of discipline that these players face when caught up in these type of situations? And I'm in full agreement that yes, that should be the case. Like, you drop the hammer on coaches, you drop the hammer on players. Why can't owners be held accountable? I know that they're ultimately the board of governors and hold control, but you know, you are still a representative of the Shield. Even though you're on the board of the Shield, you still are a representative of the Shield. Now, do I think it's going to result in him being forced to sell the team? I'm not going to put it in the same level of Jerry Richardson for the Panthers, if you don't know about that situation, or even that of a Daniel Snyder situation with the Redskins at the time, then transitioning over to the Washington football team and now the Commanders. I don't even think it would flirt with like what happened in the NBA with the whole Donald Sterling. I don't think it's on that level of being a scandal, but it's not a good look, especially for a family that has had some law enforcement rumors and things that have teetered around the family ownership umbrella, whether it's Eddie DeBartolo from back in the day and with the being sold to the sister, and now Jed here. So Jed, for the sake of your family, get help, do what you got to do, and stop this nonsense, sir. Like, seriously. Or if you're going to do it, at least invest in quality protection when doing it. Spend a little bit more and enter into a sophisticated operation. Not East Palestine, Ohio.
Better have a fall guy. Better have a screen guy.
Something. Pick and roll something.
Ridiculous, bro. Unacceptable.
It's just totally unacceptable, man, on so many damn fronts. Like, it's just ghastly. But I'm sorry, man. I had to get that one off my chest because I'm just like, why, Mr. Anderson? Why do you do it? But we're gonna move along here. We got another one here because we kind of answered the question, but circling back to a guy that you did discuss, JJ McCarthy. Unique situation, went from QB1 hope to now officially QB3 in the state of Minnesota for the Vikings. And I think it's a little bit of a overreaction for people officially giving him the bus label and all this other nonsense. I think that's a little bit of a instant overreaction. I know you hinted at the trade potentially to Atlanta, but ultimately, do you think JJ can save his career? Because it's kind of crazy. He goes from quarterback 1 to quarterback 3 that damn fast.
Yeah, he has a potential because he has tape of him showing up in big time moments last year.
Yeah,
like he had moments where he was bad for 3.5 quarters and turned it on the last 2 drives and won ball games. He did it more than once, so it's more than just a coincidence. He's a gamer late in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. They going with Wentz at 2.
Wentz will be number 2, following behind Kyler Murray. So yep, JJ's officially QB3.
Which is fine, but I think that means that they plan to move him. But this is also the reason why I stated the possible trade, because they have Wentz as the backup, right? You give him a fresh start, you get you a little bit of draft capital, it could work. And I see it moving. So, yeah, he definitely can. There's definitely, like, I could even see in the Jets trying to trade and get him and upgrade their situation. He's upgraded that quarterback room. Yeah, he definitely can. This is what, 3rd year in the NFL. So
it's 3rd active year.
Yeah,
lost one due to injury. Obviously, he lost his rookie season. So and I think that's what's really rubbing me the wrong way with this situation is have we really even gotten a good look at JJ? We're really going off of one season last year. You know what I mean?
And he was injured
and he was
on
injured
and off and on all season.
we haven't really had a chance to see that, which is kind of highlighting a bigger problem that I feel that the NFL has as far as like a general quarterback development problem and a structure problem with so many franchises. Minnesota is starting to look like one of those, even though they look like the medal of stability for the longest, but it's starting to look like.
Because like I think if he got with like Sean McVay, he'll do wonders for him.
Could you imagine?
If he got with Shanahan, do wonders for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, yeah, it's definitely something that he can salvage. So,
I mean, he's only 23 years old. He's I think if healthy, he still has plenty of opportunities, and I just think this situation in Minnesota, I think because of them being in a very competitive division and being in danger of slipping to number 3 or 4 potentially behind the other competitors, in that they have to put themselves in win now mode. They just don't have the patience to wait on a guy to develop. I think that's kind of where they're at right now. I mean, obviously Detroit's right there in the mix, being at the top of the division. The Packers are going to have something to say. The Bears are no longer the doormat of the division. They will be potentially better than what they were last year. So Minnesota is flirting with being with fourth, and then when you're in that position, you got to put yourself in the best position possible to stab that off. I mean, it's great to get a lot of nice draft picks and all that, but it's no fun when you're not winning games and not selling tickets and losing money at the same time. So I think JJ definitely could use a fresh start elsewhere. A lot of different options. He's in a very unique situation. He could go to. I wouldn't necessarily say throw him in and he's a day one starter somewhere else. I would like him to be a quarterback that can get handed the keys. Again, great point with bringing up the Rams situation, even though they drafted Ty Simpson, but bringing in JJ could be a nice insurance policy in case you miss on Ty. Yep. And at this point, he's a depressed asset. You could probably snag JJ for like a third or fourth rounder potentially, and make it work. So I definitely would like to see what happens. I'm not writing the book. I'm not closing the chapter on him at all.
Yeah, but like even with him, like I seen Titan mention, well, he's only thrown for 200 yards. All right, cool.
Yeah,
he got to win. He started the season off. He played hurt. The next game they lost. He didn't play for a month. He came back, beat the Lions. Right. Then he lost to a playoff team in Baltimore, a playoff team in Chicago, a playoff team in Green Bay. Right. But then he didn't lose the last 4 weeks. Last time I checked, the QB position is about winning. Yep. So he only lost to playoff teams was outside of Atlanta when he got hurt in week 2. Right? And then didn't play for over a month. He beat a playoff team in Detroit, lost to 3 other playoff teams, and then beat Green Bay to close out the season. So like, it's about winning, and that's what he did. So that's the reason it's salvageable. So he ended the last season on a 4-game win streak. So
yeah. I mean, proving that he can win at this level. So that's why I'm just like, I think it's more of them hitting the panic button. They saw an opportunity to get a guy like Kyler, who's clearly proven that he's far from being washed up and that he wasn't really the root problem of what was going on or not happening out there in the desert. So, yeah, man. He got beat out by Carson Wentz. I mean,
I don't think it's a matter of getting beat out. Like, I don't think people realize like how good Carson played last year. When he was healthy.
That brief window when he was healthy.
That's one.
Mm-hmm.
2, he fits his system, but I think this also means that we're going to protect him and try to move on from him.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Like, it just is what it is. Like, I don't see him finishing the season in Minnesota. I don't.
No, I mean, there's a lot of things can happen. I mean, there's a lot of situations that where if a guy gets hurt or just underperforms, or a team that might just be a quarterback away from making something shake, there will be teams that will make the phone calls. Backup quarterbacks get moved around all the time. We benefited from that a couple years back when we made the call to get Jimmy Garoppolo, gave up a number 2 to get Garoppolo out of New England when Tom was still there. And, we got a Super Bowl opportunity with Jimmy at the helm. So, a lot of things can happen. You could be a quarterback away.
Yeah, and Tune could have started all he wanted, but at the end of the day, JJ went into the game and had 14 to 23, 182 yards and a W. So It doesn't matter who started the game.
That is crazy. Bad court. That's insane, man. I don't think we've seen enough to really like deem him that necessarily. Now, the next guy we're getting ready to talk about, though, you might have a little bit of a better argument in various fronts. As we get ready to wind down the first segment here, we have to talk about the unfortunate situation that has developed for the career of Anthony Richardson. Now, currently far down on the depth chart with the Colts. I don't even know if he's officially quarterback number 2 or 3. I'm assuming 3 at this point. Tough situation for our guy, man. But obviously, Richardson has had a history, in a brief history, of just not doing what is necessary to be that deemed of QB1 there, whether it's fatigue issues, mental toughness, not working to get better, and simply not caring enough about competing and, proving that he's willing to capitalize on his own potential as being a high-level quarterback. But, Zay, we've seen a couple things out of Richardson and haven't seen some things out of Richardson. If you're a GM, do you kick the tires? If you're a GM for any one of these teams we've called off, do you officially kick the tires and throw out a late rounder for Anthony Richardson, or do you think he's cooked and you wouldn't waste your time?
Who am I the GM of?
The Falcons.
No.
We'll start there. Okay?
No.
The Jets?
No.
Who else? Who else we are a cute quarterback needs situation? Cleveland.
No. They have Taylor Green.
True. They do have Taylor Green, who's...
Wait
a minute. Are you putting them in the same boat pretty much?
6'6", 6'5", 230 pounds, 240 pounds. They both run 4.3s. They both have strong arms. They both proved to have inaccuracies in college. They both were losers in the SEC. A lot of similarities. A lot of fucking similarities. A lot of Spider-Man meme.
The Cardinals.
No.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I forgot. They got your dark horse for rookie.
But that's not why. Like, I've never been big on Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson has never been good. He never warranted a first-round pick.
Now you sound like Tide. You're officially saying that he's officially a bad quarterback, period?
Do you understand that Richardson never even threw for over 3,000 yards in high school?
I understand that. And I know
he's never been proven to be a good quarterback. He's never thrown above 59% pass completion.
But he's athletic, never Zay.
And where has that gotten you? He's athletic but soft. He's brittle. He stays hurt. He stayed hurt at Florida. Like once somebody shows you who they are,
you better believe them.
You better fucking believe it. Like he's never proven that I have the fortitude of being a quarterback at any level. Like imagine you being his size at quarterback in high school and not dominating. That should tell you something. No one alone wants to tackle that. I don't even think he ran for 1,500 yards either. So it's not like I'm gonna run. No, he just wins the underwear Olympics. He looks good in shorts.
You win this
in a tank top.
Olympics.
It's the facts.
Are you saying he's a combine all-star?
No, not an all-star. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a combine Hall of Famer. Him, Sonny Styles, Hall of Fame of the Pajama Olympics.
I'm gonna thank you.
Hall of Fame.
I'm gonna thank you in advance. I think you just gave me another. I come on my clever one-liners here and there. There's the combine and there's the combine, because I think he might be the Hall of Famer in the combine.
No, it's not even a con, because he showed you on film he's not capable.
He's not.
It's not a con. It's you seeing it and being like, "Fuck it." It's like the exact same thing with Matt Jones back in the day coming out of Arkansas.
Yeah.
He never proved anything at Arkansas, but he went to the combine and ran a 4.38 first-round receiver. What? What are we talking about?
Oh, shit.
Like,
damn. That is harsh.
That 40 be fucking with scouts' emotions, bro.
It does.
It gets people fired. Like they better start watching the film. Like even when you watch Florida last year, well not last year, even when you watch Florida when Richardson were there, he never showed you any like first round quarterback. He never shows you that.
Shucks.
Like and yeah, that's another topic for another day. But like Lenore Sellers is starting to get into that conversation. Just Lenore's is a little bit better, but we'll see. We'll see.
Shots fired. Calling all cars. We got shots fired in the area. Shots fired. Well, at that rate, final question for Richardson before we move on to segment number 2. His future in the NFL, do you think there's any path where he could potentially be a starter again, or do you think he's officially in the shadow realm of being a career backup, a.k.a. could be out the league in the next, 3 years?
He'll be out the league in the next 3 years.
Damn. Toe tag, body bag, black suit, coffin, huh?
Podcasting, my boy.
Damn, not a pod. Oh, hey. Not that there's anything wrong with being a podcaster, but when you're that damn good of an athlete with that kind of opportunity,
And that's not even like really talking shit. It's gonna sound like a hot take. It's not really a hot take. Like he's never shown anything. He stays hurt. What am I investing in at that point, right?
I mean, obviously he's the poster boy in the modern era of like a guy that you take a gamble on off of potential. Like you said, limited snaps at Florida. I mean, what, grand total 13 starts, if I remember correctly?
Something like that.
So 13 starts. Like you said, didn't throw for over 3,000 in high school. I don't know what his totals were at Florida. Let's see if we can get that pulled up here.
Not good.
Florida stats. It's just, yeah, I mean, these are not necessarily great numbers. I mean, 4,000 all total yards, about 3,100 passing, a little over 1,100 on the ground, and 12 rushing touchdowns. I mean, you drafted him pretty much on the raw talent. He appeared a grand total of 24 games, but only started at 13 starts. Yeah, it was just all purely off athleticism. We've seen this episode once many times where guys look the part athletically, but just can't quite put it all together on a pro level. Regardless of the situation. And with him, it's just, like you said, we haven't seen anything that's going to show us otherwise. And then add on the fact that we might have a potential work ethic issue and a lack of commitment to doing what you have to do to capitalize on those athletic skills. The story usually doesn't end well, and I think that we've seen this in syndication on TV land quite a few times when it comes to guys that fit this archetype. It's like the athletic underachiever, basically. So, this generation's Jamarcus Russell. I mean,
basically, he's actually stat wise worse than Jamarcus.
He is, but he didn't waste his money on lean, as far as I know. But and then I don't know, man. If anything comes out about the videotape test, then I'll believe that wholeheartedly. But now Jamarcus Russell officially finessed the damn Raiders out of some money. Jamarcus is 300 pounds. I mean, close, but I'd say he's the Jamarcus Russell with upgrades.
I don't know if he got an upgraded arm, but that's one thing Jamarcus had was a cannon.
Yeah. 300 pounds, though, Zay.
He wasn't an athlete of that Richardson was, but
yeah,
he did throw for over 3,000 yards his last year at LSU.
Yeah. So
it wasn't like it was all off a whim. I think he can throw. He threw it. He spun it at LSU.
He can spin it. I mean, in that era, especially when passing wasn't as prevalent, when there was definitely more of a balanced game happening back then. I mean, he spun the ball well enough to be in the mix. It's just he calmed the shit out of the Raiders, bro. And it wasn't like the Raiders were that well ran of an organization at that point in time anyway. So, But I think that is a fair assessment, man. But me personally, it's looking bleak for the future of Anthony Richardson at the pro level, man. Because at this point, the one thing that probably could save his prospectus as being like a major contributor for an NFL team at the quarterback position was the athleticism, the ability to be able to move and run the ball and create. But I don't see the work ethic evidence. I don't see the instinct evidence, and I don't see the resilience evidence in how he handles this situation as far as um, getting the second chance or taking advantage of another opportunity is going to all be on him. Right now, he's simply riding the coattails of Bam being on a guaranteed rookie contract, being drafted number 4th in his class, if I remember correctly. And that's kind of where we're at. But let's just say his career is officially on life support, man, because you only get so many chances, and there's constantly guys that are coming up behind you. He will be an afterthought relatively quickly if he does not get it together and proves that he belongs. So we'll see. Wishing him the best, but it just don't look that good. So moving along here to number 2, we got a little bit of NBA talk here to discuss here in segment number 2. And not a whole lot to talk about here, just some key stories here, because there are some guys, or 2 guys I really want to discuss here before we get ready to wind things down here. In news here with the NBA, sharpshooter and future Hall of Famer Klay Thompson has officially, well, I ain't gonna say officially, but he is taking his talents to South Beach, just not in the same fashion that LeBron James did. And at this point in time, obviously, Klay is not the Klay Thompson of his Golden State Warriors days. There's been some injury challenges, and the biggest, I hate the fact that he went to Dallas to go play with Luka, only for that trade to happen in the way that it did. And obviously, he's not a part of the Mavericks' long-term future. But he does find a landing spot here after a buyout from the Mavericks with the Miami Heat, and very well could be a starter here in this situation that desperately needs shooting and floor spacing. Play to Miami, Zay. How are you feeling about this? Does he have anything left to help them move the needle in their desperate attempt to field a roster around their 2 stars?
Well, he fits a need. They needed shooting, so he definitely addresses that. But he's a defender. They still don't have a playmaker. They need more shooting than just him.
Yeah.
So it's a cool name, but to me, it doesn't move the needle. This isn't Klay of 6 years ago. So,
yeah.
People don't fear Klay no more.
Yeah, I mean, he's not the athlete that he was, like, obviously back in Golden State. I mean, the guy that can drop 11 threes in one game. I mean, we just not gonna see that in particular from him again. Now, he is coming off of a year where he did shoot just shy of 40% from downtown, averaged 11 points for the Mavericks, a limited action at this point in time. But it was. I think this is a phenomenal deal considering how bleak this roster situation is looking in Miami. Another hidden positive that not a lot of people are talking about, he does reunite with Andrew Wiggins, and they do have experience winning a championship together, as both being former Golden State Warriors. So I mean, there is a positive there in that aspect. But like you said, we still have a point guard problem, because I don't think trotting out Davion Mitchell as your starting point guard, and even if your ultimate plan is to put the ball in Giannis's hands to be a playmaker and a primary scorer, I just don't think that's going to work. You still need another guy that can help facilitate when needed. What did work for Giannis's game back in Milwaukee when he was winning championships is that, one, he had a legit number 2 scorer to help create his own shot with him in Chris Middleton. They do not have that with the Heat, with all due respect to Bam Adebayo. And they also had a point guard that was a true two-way player. He was really a jack of all trades, more of a master of defense in Drew Holiday, who could defend, could facilitate, and
could shoot
the ball. That is not Davion Mitchell. Guy that can pass, guy that can defend. As far as I'm concerned, still not a very reliable shooter or a shot creator.
If y'all want to move the needle, that's what they need to go get right now.
Drew Holiday.
It's an influx of guards up in Portland.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Even with Shaedon Sharpe potentially going down for a long-term injury that's going to keep him out. But yeah, definitely need to hit the phones to call Portland for somebody. But if I'm Miami, I would be doing everything possible to get Drew Holiday, get him in his ear, get somebody in his ear to negotiate a buyout, something. But I think this was a solid move considering the extreme circumstances to fill the roster. You got him on a 2-year deal for 11.5. Obviously, not demanding a lot of money, but definitely can be a key contributor for a team that sorely needs it. I don't know if he's going to be enough to help propel them into contention and get them back into like the top 4 of the East. I guess that's the real question. Do you think currently constructed still enough, or
No.
we definitely need some
You ain't
major
got to finish the
additions?
question. No.
Fair enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
It's not enough. No doubt. But final question on Klay. Do you think in any capacity, whether they get a point guard or not, can Klay still help a team potentially contend? Say if they do get the right upgrades in general. Again, still shooting around 39% from downtown, average 11 points in a diminished role for the Mavericks. You would anticipate, given his role on the team, that would increase to some degree. But
Those go increase. I anticipate him averaging about 15 this year, 15 to 16, because Giannis is still going to get the bulk of attention. So, and Giannis will kick it to his shooters. He definitely will do that. So I see his production going up this year to about 15, 16, 17 being his absolute ceiling.
Okay. So. Yeah, because you still gotta feed your cornerstone and Bam Adebayo, and I don't know, man. It seems like Wiggins has been an afterthought since he won that title with the Golden State Warriors. But we'll see, man. Maybe having a familiar face in the locker room that he's experienced winning basketball with may help. But yeah. Klay Thompson, newly acquired sharpshooter for the Miami Heat to replace the departures of Tyler Hero and others as a result of the trade. And then the final piece here. Man, this is a very unique situation. If you've been not paying attention, our good guy, the Ant-Man, Mr. Anthony Edwards, has yet again been involved in a situation where he's now officially at 4 children and 3 outside of his current relationship with 3 different women, now bringing his baby mom's count up to 4. And unfortunately, this now third situation is court ordered. He's been ordered to pay $14,000 a month to another one of his ex-partners, Alexandria. I'm just going to say Alexandria because respectfully I can't pronounce her last name. For their young son, Amir, determined based on his income here, estimated being $4.8 million at the moment that he's having. This is a nasty situation. I mean, he's agreed to pay it, has not met his son, and has no intentions on meeting his son. Sounds very eerily similar to the situation with Aisha Howard and their daughter that they have together. But the judge officially ordered him to cover the $21,000 in her legal fees and also secure a multi-million-dollar life insurance policy, naming her as the beneficiary. Zay, I think it's safe to say we got a pattern going on here with Sir Anthony Edwards, but your thoughts on now another situation where he's just content cutting the check and having no involvement in the child's life, no custody rights, just a financier of a lifestyle and another fatherless child. Your thoughts on where we're at with the Ant-Man and his decision-making from the paternity standpoint?
So, I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this, right? Because I think multiple things can be true at once.
Right.
Is it something that I personally agree with, that I personally would ever do or would strive to do? Absolutely fucking not.
Right.
Like I couldn't fathom it. Even if it's something that I didn't want, I couldn't go that route of being an absentee father and willingly being an absentee father.
Yeah.
Because of my upbringing with having an absentee father, but also had an absentee father that also wasn't financially there as well for me or my sister, right? Okay. So he was completely absent. And I'm not saying that money makes up for a lack of fatherhood or fathership. That's not what I'm saying at all. That other lens is we look at it from this being the big pro-choice era and women having the right, even if the man wants to keep the child, that if the woman says she doesn't want it and she aborts it, then, she may get some pushback, she may get some hate, but then a lot of people will be like, you got to do what you got to do for yourself, queen. You got to protect your peace, queen, and X, Y, and Z, and they'll praise that. But if a man tells you, I don't want it, I don't want the kid, and you decide to have the kid, then, for lack of better terms, I'll say he's stuck with the kid, but it's not the same ramifications if the roles are reversed, right?
Yeah.
So if this is the route that he wants to go, and this is something that he didn't hide from them even in the beginning, even in the court proceedings with this one,
Mm-hmm.
it's in the court records that she even attested that he let me know that if she was to get pregnant, he would have no desire in raising a kid outside of his basically actual relationship. That's
Yeah.
not what he wants, and he's not going to do it. So this isn't something that sprung up on them after the fact. So I think both need to be held equally responsible for it. Um, like I said, it's not something I personally agree with, and this isn't something that most men can do. This is something that only the 1% of the 1% can actually do
Mm-hmm.
financially. So, it is what it is. It's not something that I personally agree with or side with him on, but I can look through multiple scopes on the situation.
No, I definitely appreciate that take. And with that, I know we had kind of loosely discussed this particular subject back when the news broke about the upfront settlement that he paid out to Aisha Howard, and how that all panned out with the daughter that he has with her. And I too came up in a household where I was fatherless and had basically the one that filled that role as far as my mom's situation goes. She raised me by herself as I was her only child. So this is just hard to see on so many fronts, because before we get off into like who's right or wrong in this, what should have been done, what shouldn't have been done, I just got to take a moment to empathize what's going to be the case with the children, the other three children that are outside of his relationship. Because basically, you're in a space where you got three kids with women that, got involved with a man that clearly, had a reputation, even coming away from the first scenario where he, was on child support and basically said he wasn't going to be involved. And even with the case of Aisha Howard, particularly because that one made more news, had an arrangement, not going to go through with the child, got paid to not have the child, but still decided to do so anyway. And that whole situation really just rubbed me the wrong way, where I was fairly understanding of being frustrated on his behalf. But we got a pattern here, and there's no way to deny it. Just being able to willfully say that, yeah, I'm gonna do it, because I'm being, held legally to do it. It's just such a bad look on so many levels, because basically it mirrors a situation that I saw with one of my family members when I was growing up, to where basically you're in a situation where you got a no-time father and a part-time mother, and just a lot of lacking of love from a parental standpoint on both sides of the equation. The only to like be in a situation where you get older, the mom that was part time basically saying, I'm not being a mom anymore. Now a dad having to step in late in the game to pick up the pieces without having no foundation being built at all. I mean, for all three of these kids, this is just a fucked up situation across the board. This is what we're going to be running into. You're going to be talking like children that are probably going to have to be involved with therapy, that will have some hard questions that they may or may not ever get the answers to, as to why. Why did you not choose to be there for me? I understand it didn't work out with you and my mom and all that, but those are going to be some hard questions, man. And I know, like, right now he's living his best life. He's got a wife, kids, family, star player in the NBA and all that. But there's going to be a point in time where those lights do fade and dim. His career will be effectively be over. And whether money's well invested or not, we've seen it be, some guys do well post NBA, some guys do not so well post NBA. In some cases, some guys that have a lot of demons get exposed when those playing days are over with. And I'm praying for him that that's not the case, because at some point in time, he's going to have to answer those questions. And I would hope that he would be man enough to do so and be honest about it and don't try to sugarcoat it. Because these are some hard things. One thing about it, when you put something out there in the media, you can't take it back. I mean, kind of like earlier when we were talking about with Deshaun Watson situation, being honest and real about the visceral reaction that he's gotten from the fan base. Granted, he issued an apology, but those are real emotions we heard in that
Yep.
moment. Straight up, like that was the real rap raw. That's the definition of it. And that's what we're going to have to see when this thing comes full circle, 16 to 18 years from now with these three children. So I'm totally not on board with what uh, what the women have done in this situation, because they're also equally responsible. I feel that it's severely negligent on their part to have intercourse and intentionally do this, become pregnant. In the case of Aisha Howard, being paid not to go through with it, but still go through with it regardless because you knew what was going to be the case, and then cry for help after the fact. For her personally, I have no sympathy in this issue. You knew what you were getting yourself into. The other ones surrounding that, you knew what you were getting yourself into. So, as much as we are going to hold like him accountable in the court of public opinion as far as not being there for the child, we also have to have that same responsibility and conversations for the moms. Granted, they will be with the responsibility of raising these children, and they're going to have to be the primary caretakers and providers of love, but they're not totally innocent in this situation, regardless of which way you spin it. Especially in the case of those that were instructed and paid to not go through with it but did it anyway. It's kind of one of those things. For them, you reap what you sow, and that's just where I'm at with it personally. But my heart goes out to those three children, because that is going to be a very, very tough road to climb. And as much as those conversations are going to be hard with Anthony Edwards, those questions will eventually come for the moms too in this situation, and they're going to have to answer those and be honest. Like, was this really about being a parent, or was this about capitalizing on a life-changing income and future security situation? So it's hard, man. I hate it because it's just another case of like, it's a classic case, man, of just like dysfunction between two people can ruin the lives of other people before they're properly given a chance to take off and flourish and do that, man. This is a classic case of where stunning growth is like more likely than success being out of this. So I hate it. I hate it across the board. Paying is definitely not enough there, and I hope that at some point in time, man, he does find his way back to understand his responsibilities there and own up to it and become involved in their lives. But if not, again, to each his own. I personally don't endorse it in any way, shape, or form, because if you are a man enough to lay down and bear a child with a woman, you should be man enough to accept the responsibilities that comes with making that decision, regardless of what's going on with the mom. I just couldn't. I mean, I'm not a father yet. I do have aspirations to be one day, but I know if I am in that situation to where I will be bearing a child with a woman, regardless of what happens with me and her, I'm gonna be there for my kids. Just straight up. I will not do to another child what, for better or for worse, my father decided in his way to do to me. So that's where I'm at with it. Final question surrounding this situation, in particular, money versus fatherhood. Is there a line in this situation, or where do we draw the line to where money is not enough, or is fatherhood more important in this type of scenario here? So obviously, you can contribute money, all that, but can money alone offset the lack of fatherhood, in your opinion?
No, I would say no. Me personally, just because of my upbringing, but no, I would rather have the fatherhood, the fathership, the actual present parent, present father over the money. As a kid, from the kid's point of view, yeah, like I don't think there's a substitute of that. Like I seen the impact that has firsthand from my uncle with his children. So no, it's not something I think is interchangeable with each other.
I'm in full agreement, my friend. They say that in some cases money can buy you happiness, but like you said, it can't replace those core things that a child naturally needs, from not just from the mother, but from a father too. And I've unfortunately I know people that are currently in that situation right now, where they're basically just receiving payments from a father that failed to disclose that he was married at the time and decided to bear a child outside of that. Fully agreed to pay the child support with no problem, as far as like just simply cutting the check and not being there or involved, placing all that responsibility on the mother to handle it. So it's a sad situation. But no matter how much that money is, you just can't replace like the damage that can do for that. So it's much. I mean, I think you got a better chance of a better life as a child having a broke father in the situation, being there versus one that's just cutting the check and not being there for you because money can't buy you nourishment and nurturing. It just can't. There's just no substitute for it. So, but we are going to close that part of the show and end things here on a final part here because if you're not been paying attention in the midst of NBA 2K27 dropping this week for early release for our guys, at the behest of my co-host, he has asked us here to discuss something that I'm still in agreement that it ain't gonna happen no time soon. But there will be an inevitable stall. But as of today, the final segment of our podcast will have a brief talk here about the Grand Theft Auto 6 extended look trailer that officially dropped on Netflix at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And that should be getting ready to debut here on YouTube here in a couple of minutes. But Zay, I know you had a brief chance to check it out prior to the episodes. Your thoughts on what you saw so far with the GTA 6 extended look?
Oh, that trailer, that was 26 minutes. When you watch it, it ain't gonna feel like 26 minutes. But to quote my boy, it's Dylan, 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 and Dylan. And I spit out fire.
Spit out fire.
It ain't missed, bro. It's been worth the wait. And November 19th, we gonna be rocking out. Like November 19th, go ahead and request your days off. I'm putting them in next week.
I'll make sure I put off my November 19th request for 2027 because I think it's still going to be
November 19th is coming. Pre-orders is out. Fire is hitting the streets. Lucia hitting the streets. Like the immersion from the trailer, the way they captured our people. And when you watch the trailer, you're going to understand that
our people say that.
It's like they didn't get actors to voice act our people. They went and got real to the trenches and got some of them guys. Like the dialogue is like that. Like I'm telling you, Frost, watch the trailer. Within the first 5 minutes, you're gonna understand because the opening scene is with our people, and you will understand, my boy. Like it embodied that style.
Okay.
They paid a lot of attention to it. They did. You could tell years went into this. This isn't something that we just pushing it. Years, like even down to the basketball animations.
So I've heard.
They hit on. Like, am I saying it's better than 2K? I don't know. I didn't play it, but the way that it visually looks, fire. I don't know if they're gonna actually put actual pickup games on that you can do in GTA Online. I don't know if they're gonna go that far.
That's gonna be crazy.
If they did, fire. In 2K, if it's actually a legit game mode, count your days because
I was gonna say,
you know how many people will be like, "Oh, 1 second, lose a game 1-on-1. Oh, y'all think this is a game? I'll be back. And this motherfucker out."
Nah. Both of you motherfuckers are crazy. I'm gonna go in my car, get my other gun, shoot everybody's ass. Literally.
Yeah, but it's gonna get like that. It's gonna get like that.
It's I mean, obviously, I've been like the biggest troll of like the GTA 6. Like, it ain't coming out brigade. It's gonna be another delay. But now, all jokes aside, definitely look like it's about to happen. Now, I will give them credit for what I do know so far. That what's been highlighted from the trailer. We got a lot of things that you can tell, unlike some communities for some games, Rockstar actually listened to their people. They brought back a lot of things that were taken out of GTA 5 as some of the recent entries. We have the return of the 6-star warrant level system that's coming back. The return of being able to develop these characters with the physical attributes like weight and muscle building that we haven't seen all the way going back to San Andreas, back on the PS2 Xbox days. Massive World coming through as well. and working in-game social media feeds and dynamic random encounters. So I'm curious to see, man. The hype beast, the hype train is slowly coming together, and I'm excited to see. I will put in my request, but Rockstar, if somehow, some way y'all delay this with all this nonsense getting released, just know this guy, this podcaster, this content creator will not let you fools hear the end of it if you delay this damn game one more time. Like, you can't tease us with this shit. You went so far to put it on Netflix, who I'm not even doing business with right now because I'm in the cord cutting business of cutting down costs from that standpoint. But y'all better not let us down, man. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Telling you, the trailer ain't miss. It didn't miss, bro. Like, the game looks beautiful. The lighting is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't miss, bro. They didn't miss. So
he said, "This motherfucker don't miss."
They don't. It don't. Like, from what we seen, bro, it ain't miss, bro.
Okay.
We in for something special. The only thing is, I hope they did it all this time. The story mode. I know I may be asking for a lot. It better span at least 72 hours to get through it. At least. Like, the size of that they talking about this game is supposed to be, from start to finish just in missions, better take 72 hours.
We gonna see, because apparently them days of like just breaking in is gonna be not quite as easy. It said upgraded carjacking mechanics requiring electronic key cloning for luxury vehicles. So yeah, them days of just breaking the window, hopping in and getting going. Yeah, get ready to get caught and having to cut and roll. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited, man. You know, I mean, obviously GTA 5 and the excuse me, the not the social media element, but the what is it? The what do they call it? The RPO or whatever? Not RPO. No, GTA RP, like the role playing aspect of it. I think show what the game is capable of. So we're gonna see what all they've capitalized on and see, and then we'll see if there's gonna be another modded version of that comes out eventually. So, but nah, excited. We're gonna see what happens. Y'all better not delay this shit no more, man. So, because we are now officially inside 90 days. So
can't wait. Quote Bart Scott.
Can't
wait.
No doubt about it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've officially reached the end of today's show. Number 74 is officially in the books. We've reached the grand closing. As always, we would like for y'all to follow, subscribe to the Chris Logic Podcast. The road to 100 episodes continues from here. Our 75th episode will be airing next week, and it'll be another special edition because obviously we're going to be ready to talk about some football again as the official NFL preseason will be over with, and we'll be talking about the official beginning of the college football season, because even though week 0 takes place this week, we know the show really don't get kicked off until week 1, you know, when the big boys come out. So, but Zay, you got anything for the folks, man, before we get up out of here and go pay these bills?
Yeah, man, I got something for the people. I got something for the people today. You hinted at it last week. I didn't have it ready. So, people, I've been working on something special, a special project of mine. That some of you may have been seeing on Facebook and Instagram, and X, maybe if you're still on X, that's where the promotion of it has been, but launching my Formula Wins app for this upcoming NFL season. It's something that I'm excited to share with you guys, and something that I truly want to share. So for those that are still been rocking with us, sticking with us, I'm going to go ahead and share a trailer for you guys today. You can go ahead and take me completely off and go full screen with it.
Say less. I got you.
And I'm going to give y'all, actually, let me see something. I'm going to put it back up because I needed to do something else. I had to include it. There we go. Is my trailer for the upcoming NFL season, the Formula Wins full trailer. Hope you guys enjoy, and be right back with you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that is the first trailer to my Formula Wins app. We'll be hitting app stores aiming for September 1st for the people. So continue to rock with me. Let's push this movement. It's going to be a great tool, even for the fantasy side of things and the DSPs. So lock in with me, rock with me. Let's make Formula Wins a great movement. Uh, if you're really interested in it, I still am looking for a couple more beta testers. So if you want that to look through the app and see if you can break it and look help me perfect it, definitely let me know. I'll send that to you. But nah, I appreciate you rocking with me. Formula Wins is on the way, and it's gonna be a good thing.
My
It's gonna be a good
apologies.
thing.
I had that definitely mistyped, so we gonna get that corrected.
Nah, you good, you good. I know it's not an S, it's the money sign. It's the play on money because we here to make people money. So,
Don't say less.
yeah.
We gonna make sure we get that corrected and right for you, my boy.
And if you
So
want to follow the page, it is there in the comments. I put it in the chat for you guys from my personal page. So, yeah, lock in with me. Let's rock out. And let's have fun this NFL season. It should be a good season.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna put that up there as well for one time for the people to see. That is the official spelling of it as well. Definitely excited to see what you got in store for us, my boy. And again, for those of us that don't quite know what they're doing from that fantasy betting standpoint, I will be locked in, 10 toes down, to see. But make sure y'all go check that out, man. Again, we're gonna post this one more time for everybody to rock and see. There's a new app on its way here soon. Formula Wins with the money sign behind it. So be sure to show love and to continue to support, man. We got a lot of big things coming, but this is one of many things coming from the crew here. But nonetheless, y'all, we are going to get ready to call it a wrap on that note. Again, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to the Chris Logic Podcast on all social media outlets as well. We really need y'all's help. We're still trying to get this thing moving on TikTok, man. We seem to be having a developing fan base that's putting some engaging content. So I definitely encourage y'all to hop on over there, join the conversation and the antics, because it's getting steamy over there, man. TikTok is now our leading platform of social media subscriptions and engagement. And always be sure to follow us on YouTube as well, along with Twitch, Facebook, and all your traditional outlets, but you can always find us anywhere. But we will holler at y'all and get ready to get on out of here. Road to 100 continues. You have officially been live with Frost and Zay, and this has been the 74th episode of the Chris Logic Podcast. We're going to get out of here, go pay these bills, grab some grub, and most likely get to with some college football as I see one of the leagues have advanced. So we're going to holler at y'all next week's episode. Y'all be easy.
Peace.
Peace.